Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm here with Will Mantho.
How's it going, guys?
How you doing, Will?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to be playing some Pokemon cards today. And Will, you may or may not know, is our resident retro expert. Okay, so Will is always going to be helping out with the, not maybe always with the old format decks, but you don't keep up with Standard as much lately.
Nope.
Yeah. Gym Leader Challenge,
Yes.
retro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the good formats. Yeah.
And I'm not going to disagree with you. Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable take, I think. So we're going to be showing off some decks from the 2010 era. But before we do, I'm going to nudge this camera just a bit because I think, let's see, I need to get it slightly more centered. That feels good. Sound it? Yeah, that looks good right there. Excellent. So yeah, the 2010 format. Will, you've got a ton of these decks built. Tell us a little bit about this format and this era of Pokemon cards.
Well, the format's from Diamond and Pearl to Heart Gold, Soul Silver Unleashed. So, decks that were good in 2009 are still good. Like Gyarados was a 2009 deck that was invented by a French player who I think he won French nationals and then top 8'd worlds with the deck as a totally rogue deck, which is really cool. Gardy from 2008, still like very good card. Might be arguably even stronger than it was in 2008. And of course, like you have Lux Chomp, the iconic 2010 deck. Just all the SP Pokemon were out in this time. 2009 had half of the Pokemon SP. 2010 gave you the rest of them. And then he also had DCE came out in Heart Gold Soul Silver. So that's a huge part of the format. Not around anymore, obviously, but
No,
yeah.
They printed double colorless energy all throughout, like Black and White, the X and Y era. When did it stop?
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it existed in Sun and Moon, right?
Yeah, it was in Sun and Moon base set.
Yeah. And then no more. Yeah, it's too good, turns out. And double colorless was an energy that existed in base set. I mean, so it had been, just a staple of the Pokemon trading card game experience until lately. And when this card came back in this era,
actually, yeah, in this set it came back from base set.
Oh, it was the first time since base set.
Yeah.
My gosh, it was insane.
Kind of free for all, for Gardevoir.
Yeah. Sure, Twin Energy exists now, but you can't use Twin Energy on the most powerful Pokemon in the game. And back during this era, these Pokemon were the most powerful in the game. So they really, really took advantage of that, especially Gardevoir. Now, Gardevoir's Psychic Lock attack is pretty insane. Tell us a little bit about what Gardevoir does as a card, and I'm going to switch to your hand cam so that you can show off that card.
Yeah. So the first thing about Gardevoir we're going to talk about is the attack. The attack for a Psychic and a DCE.
I'm going to move you right
there. All right.
There.
All right.
Yep. There.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah.
So Psychic Lock says, during your opponent's next turn, your opponent can't use any Poke Powers on his or her Pokemon. So, it's just a one-sided Hex Maniac for your opponent. And it's totally broken, and it's, always been a broken kind of attack and a broken effect. And then the Poke Power, once during your turn, you may search your opponent's discard pile for a supporter card and use it as the effect of this power. So it does not count as your supporter for turn. So if your opponent has like a judge in their discard pile, you can just judge them every turn if you wanted. And that happened a lot.
It's insane. Like imagine in modern format, like if your opponent, Judge exists in modern format and is played, but imagine if your opponent uses Marnie once, then being able to Marnie your opponent every turn for free without using your supporter for turn. It's insane.
So crazy.
Yeah. And then you've got a lot of other draw options in this format as well with Uxie and Claydol.
Yeah. Claydol, it's put up to 2 cards. It's a Poke Power. Put up to 2 cards from your hand in the bottom of your deck, and then draw until you have 6, and you can do that for each Claydol you have in play. Uxie is just better Shaman EX, which is banned now. Set up when you put it for your hand on your bench, you draw until you have 7 cards.
Go.
So yeah, there's a lot of powerful draw in this format.
There definitely is. Now I need to adjust my hand cam a little bit and make sure that actually, wow. I'm insane. I got it first try. Cool. So Gyarados is the deck that I'm going to be playing. It's got the Tail Revenge attack, which is free, which is awesome. It's got these other attacks. Never going to use those.
Nope.
Yep.
don't play any water energy at all. Nope.
Nope. Yes, this Gyarados goes really hard. In fact, I knew I was playing Gyarados today. So I put the Gyarados skateboard front and center. Oh. That's right. Yeah. So Gyarados has got the Tail Revenge attack, which does 30 damage times the amount of Magikarp in your discard pile. And something that I really love about this deck is that it's got the Kamiya artwork Magikarp. Kamiya is my favorite TCG artist. Love this Magikarp, so I decided I'm a big fan of this Gyarados deck. Also, the Gyarados deck plays Super Scoop Ups, which is super cool. So you can tank hits with your 130 hit point Gyarados, and then heal it all with Super Scoop Up, lay it back down, and swing away. This deck also plays Sableye to help set up. Sableye is kind of disgusting. I mean, this card is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's got the Impersonate attack, which is also free. As you can see, this deck has a lot of free attackers. Impersonate allows you to search your deck for a supporter card, discard it, and then shuffle your deck afterwards, and you use the effect of that supporter card as the effect of this attack. So you can see setup is really important in this format. You're going to have multiple options to help you set up, and then abilities are really important as well. There's a lot of really strong, I guess they're not abilities, they're Poke Powers and Poke Bodies. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on that. They've changed the name of all these things throughout the years, but some of these Poke Powers are just absolutely bananas. I mean, imagine if this existed today.
That would be it would be banned immediately.
It'd be banned immediately.
It's so good. It's such a good ability.
It's such a good ability. Psychic Bind reads, once during your turn, when you play Mesprit from your hand onto your bench, you may use this power. Your opponent can't use any Poke Powers during their turn. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Sableye also has the Overeager Poke Body, which reads, if Sableye is your active Pokemon at the beginning of the game, you just go first.
Yep.
That's nuts. So not only someone's mic loose. Let's see. Let me check your connection over there, Will. Sounds like a mic is getting hit every once in a while. That's annoying. Let me see your connection there. Give me 1 second. It might be mine. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. All right, Will, we're going to send it over to you and talk about that Luxray deck.
Okay. So, Luxchomp is a pretty iconic deck in this format. Luxray was around in 2009, but Garchomp wasn't. And the reason Garchomp is so good is because you have DC in this format too. So all the SP Pokemon are really broken because you have this card called Cyrus's Conspiracy, which just lets you search your deck for a supporter card, a trainer card that has a Team Galactic's Invention in its name, and a basic energy card. And then with that, you can just grab the energy gain, which if it's a Pokemon tool card, which if it is attached to a Pokemon SP, all of its attacks cost 1 colorless less. So what that means is you can just use Dragon Rush for a double colorless energy and the energy gain, and do 80 Snipe by discarding 2 energy, which is pretty good, especially when Claydol has 88 points. And Uxie and Azelf, everything like that, has less than 80. And then the Luxray has a Bright Lick Poke Power, which when you play it to level up your active Luxray, you just boss one of your opponent's Pokemon, which is pretty good. And then you can use Flash Impact for 1 landing and an energy gain to 60 and then 30 damage to one of your own Pokemon. And then also, interesting part about this deck is that the only card that you can play on your opponent's turn is a Power Spray, and then whenever they use a Poke Power, you can just play it, and that power is negated. But you have to have more than 3 or more Pokemon SP in play to use this card. And then other strong SP cards are Poketurn, which is just Super Scoop Up but without the flip. Return one of your Pokemon SP and all cards attached to it in your hand. This card is also broken. This card would definitely be banned if it was today. It's just better scoop up net. Is that right?
Yeah, because all cards attached to it. Yeah, that's insane.
Totally broken. And then I forgot to mention the Garchomp's ability, or Poke Power. Even I'm screwed up. So Healing Breath, when you level up for turn, you just remove all damage counters from each of your Pokemon SP, which is, also completely broken. Also has free retreat, and Luxray, level X also has free retreat. This deck is more of like a toolbox deck, so there's going to be a lot of different attackers. Like, in this list, I'm playing the Entei Raikou Legend, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Thunderfall attack does 80 damage to each Pokemon in play that has a Poke Power on both sides. So you can go to sudden death if you want, or you can just, not bench anything with Poke Power and wipe their whole field. And then Detonation Spin. It's not going to be used in most of these matchups, but it's good against all the metal decks. It just does 90 for 2. And hits for weakness because it's also fire type.
Sick. All right. So, microphone situation. Are we better than we were?
Yeah, what's going on?
Or are we still in a situation? I saw that like one of the connectors on my mic was a little bit loose. So I unpopped it, I tightened it up, and then I plugged it back in. So I think that was it. Okay, cool. All right, excellent. Then we should be good to rock and roll. Cool. Fantastic. Yeah, I actually realized that I've been having some audio issues lately when I go to the tabletop, and I realized that the old XLR cables that I had are just broken now. Yep, they're just busted. Yeah, they sound disgusting. So I have to use these nice ones. Turns out you get what you pay for. Yeah, with the XLR cables. Those other ones didn't really last very long. The Jumpluff deck is really cool as well. Yeah, I'll talk about the Jumpluff deck real quick before we get moving. Previously, this was my favorite 2010 deck, but now, I'm kind of torn between the Gyarados deck and the Jumpluff deck because they're both kind of crazy. But the Jumpluff deck is sick. Jumpluff is from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It's got the Mass Attack, which does 10 damage times the amount of Pokemon in play. So you could do 120 damage for just one grass energy, which is insane. And this format also had Crobat with the Flash Bite Poke Power, which allows you to... It's basically Headbutt Tantrum on Galarian Zigzagoon. You just place 10 damage on one of your opponent's Pokemon when you play it from your hand to the bench. And with that Poketurn card that Will was showing off...
Pick it back up and put it back down for 10 more damage.
You just you can just spam it. So it's very much like Galarian Zigzagoon with Scoop Up Net. And that's really good since a lot of these Pokemon in this format, 130 is like the magic number. You're hitting 130. If you're hitting, right over that mark, you're going to be able to one-hit KO just about anything. And if your opponent tries to play around your Mass Attack by limiting their bench, you can fix that math with Crobat. Then you've also got the band thing. Yeah.
Expert Belt.
That's it. Expert Belts. Yeah, this card is super good. Now, there weren't any Pokemon EX or anything like that during this format, but there is Expert Belt. Expert Belts is a tool card that you attach to one of your Pokemon. It gives that Pokemon plus 20 hit points, and it makes it so that Pokemon does plus 20 damage, but it also makes it so that Pokemon gives up one more prize card. So, think about that. In this format, this is 13 years ago at this point. To give a Pokemon a plus 20 damage, plus 20 hit point bump, you're going to be sacrificing an extra prize card. In today's formats, you could just slap tools on Pokemon that give it plus 50 hit points or, plus 30 damage or, just whatever. It's kind of crazy, right? And the thing about, we've gone through a lot of these cards. A lot of these cards are kind of like, they feel like they're broken for the era that they're in. But when you have a game that's more methodical and, gives up only single prizes at a time, then the brokenness, it's not as bad. Cards can only be so broken because cards only give up one prize card. So there's always opportunity for comeback. There's always opportunity for your opponent to just kind of run out of steam. It's not like you're just setting up a big 3 prize or 2 prize Pokemon that's going to be able to take half the game's prizes by itself. that kind of thing just doesn't really happen.
Yeah.
So the format's a lot of fun to play. Will just played this matchup. Will and I just played the Gyarados versus Guardy matchup on Sunday night. So I'm really excited to see how this one goes on camera. So let's get a prediction going. See who's going to win game 1 of Gyarados versus Gardevoir. Now, Will and I are going to... I don't remember if I won or lost. I probably lost on that prediction from before, so we're going to delete and return everybody's points. Yeah. Who will win? Game 1. Will it be Guardy or will it be Gyarados? Now, Will works here at the Full Grip Games shipping department, so if you have ever ordered cards from Full Grip Games, odds are Will probably package them.
Yep.
Yep. Yes. So, if you ever sent Full Grip Games an email, it's possible that Will did some customer service.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yes, it's quite possible. Yes. If you ever received the wrong card in the mail, yeah, that's Will's fault too.
Most likely my fault.
But that never happens, right, Will?
No. Only once in a blue moon. But.
Yeah. Will's a pro, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Now, in our matchup on Sunday, I did beat Andrew in this matchup. So.
No, you didn't.
Did I?
You won 1 game out of 3.
Did I win the game 3 or not?
No.
What even happened in game 3? I can't remember.
I won.
How?
I smoked you.
I don't remember. I thought I had a huge setup.
You did, and then I came back.
I don't remember that happening.
Well, a contested series then.
Yeah.
Yes. Neither of us remembers how it finished. Listen, Sunday was a long day. All right? Lots of football, activities. There's who knows what happened at the end of that Sunday, honestly. But I think I beat the Dialga deck too.
Yeah, Dialga you definitely smoked.
Yeah. Well, we stopped that one early to go play a board game.
I would have lost anyway.
Yeah. Now, this format has some different turn 1 rules.
Yes.
So let's go over those real quick.
So the turn 1 rules. So actually, the setup is different. How you start the game, you draw your hand first, because since Sableye is a card, Sableye's Pokebody is if you start, you just get to go first, no matter what. So you draw up your hand before you flip in this format. And then the turn 1 rules is if you win the flip, you have to go first, and then you can't play trainer supporters or stadiums, but you can attack. So that's one reason why Sableye is so good, because if you go first, you can use Impersonate right away instead of having to wait a turn.
Yeah, you can attack right away. It's insane. So a lot of times going first can be like really explosively good, or it could just be like, I'm doing nothing pass.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how the turn 1s go.
A lot of decks will play Call Energy, because Call Energy is... it's an energy, you just attach it, and then you can use its effect. It goes searches your deck for 2 basic Pokemon and puts them on your bench, but it ends your turn. So turn 1 is like the best card to see, because if you just Call Energy and then get 2 out, even like turn 2 or 3, it's not too bad either.
All right. This is a tough matchup. Gardevoir Gallade is largely considered to be the deck to beat in this format. Did it win Worlds that year?
Nope.
What won Worlds this year?
Luxchomp.
Luxchomp. That's
it's a
crazy.
Highly contested Worlds Finals. You can read Michael Pramerlot's report on PokeGym somewhere.
Oh, that's the one he lost?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, playing Guardy Gallade?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember. That's the one with the picture, right? Yeah. Man, wow, I didn't realize that's that Worlds. Well, Michael Pramerlot lost in the finals. Who did he lose to?
I actually can't remember his name right now, but it was a Japanese player. Played Professor Oak's New Theory in Luxchomp, which is something nobody did before.
Why would nobody play Pont? Pont seems insane.
Because everyone thought Pont was bad.
What?
Yeah.
Utah. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
Utah. Nobody was playing Professor Oak. Nobody was playing Shuffle Draw 6?
Nope.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody played search support, not draw. Man, I'm so draw pilled that that just seems so foreign to me. All right. Cool. Now, Will and I are going to do our best to really explain everything that we're doing, go through our game actions carefully, and yeah, so sit back, relax, and let's have fun.
I have mulligan.
Okay. Unfortunately, did not start Sableye.
Very sad.
I know. This is sad.
If you start Sableye, you definitely win most games, probably.
Yeah, well, that's a really strong way to start. I had to learn the ways of this deck on Sunday, and I think that I've got it down now. Hopefully this mulligan can bail me out because this hand is looking sorry right now.
My hand is interesting, but I have a basic.
I'll take my mulligan. Would you like heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is.
I will go first.
Good luck.
Good luck. Now, if I open the Duskull, the shiny Duskull has an attack for 0 energy. It just puts 3 damage counters on itself and the defending Pokemon. So I could just, win the game because he only has 30 HP, but I did not open that. And I'm going to have to attach Call Energy to Spiritomb and use Call Energy to search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them on my bench. I'm also going to check my prizes a little bit. And is the Claydol in here? It is. So I'm going to grab the Ralts and the Claydol, or the Baltoy. And it's Andrew's turn now.
Cool. I'll draw for turn. Huh.
And the Spiritomb, its Pokebody says, as long as Spiritomb is your active Pokemon, each player can't play any trainer cards.
I see that.
So
supporters are not trainers, though.
They're not.
All
so
right.
Just item cards, basically.
This hand is unplayable filth, so... Yeah, I'm going to scoop and go to game 2.
All right,
yeah.
All right.
All right, Will's got that one. Yeah, no, that was... turn 1, item lock, I don't have anything. That's fine, You can't win them all. That's really, really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's most time me playing that deck is just like opening a horrible opening hand.
No. This deck's broken, dude. This deck's broken. We got to just scoop, go to game 2. That's like the... Listen, that happens. That happens sometimes. I actually had to do that on stream at a regional championship playing Lugia. Yeah, because I opened like nothing. I opened Luminion and like 5 energy. So that was, it was bad. You just scoop it up. You go to game 2. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got enough time for two more games?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Who's going to win game 2? If we have too many games like this, then we'll make it a best of 5.
Yeah, this format, there were no best of 3s until Top Cut.
Yeah.
So
that would have just been
that was it.
Our game at a regional championship or whatever. That just would have been it. And then it was 30 minutes, single game plus 3. So then you just had 30 minutes to just walk around and do nothing.
And there were no ties. It was whoever's up on prizes.
That's crazy.
Would win.
That's crazy.
Which is actually what made Luxchamp such a good deck. It's because the deck could normally take 5 prizes. It really sometimes have a hard time taking 6. So the deck is really bad in an untimed version of the format because it loses most of its advantage. And if you're playing a 2 out of 3 or an untimed format, it's just not as good, I think. You want to go first?
Yeah, let's re-roll again. Let's just redo it.
Right.
Redo it. Yeah. And it looks like I will be going first. Yes. So we've got Sableye versus Spiritomb. Really really crazy starters in this format. Both are ideal starters, right?
The 2 best starter Pokemon probably ever printed.
Yeah, insane. So I draw my card, and I don't have any energy to attach in my hand. I don't have any items I can play or anything like that. You can play items, right? Nope.
Well, no, you can't.
Oh.
Well, no, it's Transporter Stadium, so nothing.
Nothing.
Energy and attack.
Oh, all you can do is energy and attack. Cool. Well, yeah, I don't have any energy. So it looks like I'll use my attack. I'm going to impersonate, search my deck for a supporter card, discard it, and use it as the effect of this attack. So playing the Gyarados deck, you really want to make sure that you have all of your Magikarp in the deck. You want to see how many of those you have, since Gyarados' attack does more damage for the amount of Magikarp in your discard pile. And I've got 1 Magikarp in my hand and 3 Magikarp in the deck. So I have all of my Magikarp accounted for. So we're going to use Impersonate for Pokemon Collector, discard it, and put these 3 Magikarp into my hand.
Pretty good. Draw for turn. I'm going to bench the Ralts. Play Roseanne's Research. Say support a card, search my deck for up to 2, and then any combination of basic Pokemon and basic energy, and put them in my hand. So I'm going to grab the Psychic and the Baltoy. And then I'm probably going to go right back in, bench the Baltoy, attach to Ralts, and use Darkness Grace. Darkness Grace lets me search my deck for a Pokemon that evolves from one of my Pokemon and put it onto it. And then Spiritomb gets 1 damage counter.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
Now I'm realizing I probably should have benched my 1 Magikarp last turn, but it's cool.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I get to it this turn.
It's fine. You got Broken Time Space.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I can't play it because of this guy, right? Does he lock it?
Trainers.
Oh, then I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling. What stops me from putting a stadium in play?
Deafen.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, which is Gardevoir's attack.
No, it's Dialga's attack.
Dialga's attack. Oh, you were doing that to me on Sunday.
Yeah.
Got it. That's where I'm tripping. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll draw for turn. And now I've got a pretty good setup going. I can bench Magikarp, and then I'm going to use one of the most broken cards in this format. It's so broken that it's right there in the name. Broken Time Space, which allows you to evolve a Pokemon that you put into play that turn. One of the most broken cards ever printed.
Yeah, easily, for sure.
We'll put Broken Time Space in play, allowing me to evolve my Magikarp right up into Gyarados. Then, let's see. I'll attach Expert Belts.
You can't.
I can't. It's a trainer card, you're right. Just wait until the Scarlet and Violet era, okay? They're no longer going to be items. All right, fine. You got me there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't think I need to Time Walk for anything right now. I'll use Sableye, Impersonate Attack. And now that I have those Magikarp in my hand, I can use Felicity's Drawing. Now that I have those Magikarp in my hand, I can use Felicity's Drawing to discard them and draw cards from the top of the deck. So I'll impersonate for Felicity's Drawing. Let's see. And I'll Felicity's Drawing to discard 2 Magikarp from my hand and draw 4 cards.
Card's pretty good for your deck.
Yeah, it's super good. That's basically what you want to do is just use Collector, get the Magikarps to your hand, and then use Felicity's Drawing to put them into the discard pile.
Or Regice.
Or Regice, right.
Which also can move the Spiritomb.
It's true. Maybe soon. Yeah.
You got your 4?
Yep.
Okay. Draw for turn. Hand's not looking too good right now. I'm just going to bench Unknown G and use Guard to equip it to the Claydol. It just, the Unknown G's ability.
Is it ability?
Or it's Poke Power.
All right, so let's re-roll that action.
So I'm going to bench Unknown G and then use the Guard Poke Power. It says if it's on your bench, you can discard all cards attached to it and put it as a tool card on one of your Pokemon. And then as long as it's attached to that Pokemon, it prevents all effects of attacks to that Pokemon. Which is useless in this matchup, but it's good in other matchups. And then I will use Claydol's Cosmic Power ability to put 2...
Is it an ability?
Poke Power.
These are your decks, bro. Reroll it. Reroll it. Yeah, come on.
I use Cosmic Power, Poke Power to put 2 cards from my hand on the bottom of my deck and draw until I have 6. Draw 2. I'm playing another Roseanne's Research. So search for up to 2 basics or basic energy. And I think I'm going to grab another Spiritomb and the Nidoran. And the reason I'm grabbing another Spiritomb is because if Andrew uses Regice's Regimove, which moves my active non-evolved Pokemon, I have another Spiritomb to promote, so Andrew still can't use items.
Not cool, bro.
Sorry, man. I'm going to bench both of them. And then since Broken Time Space is in play, I'm just going to evolve right into Nidorina. And then attach a Call Energy to Ralt. And then I'll use Darkness Grace once again. Curlia. And it's your turn.
Cool. The Slugfest is getting built up. As you can see, I've got my Gyarados already. I'm working on getting my Magikarp into the discard pile. Will is working towards his Gardevoir. And then we're going to start swinging.
Yeah.
A much more methodical format. You can tell it's like you really didn't need to play a best of 3 in Swiss in a format like this. It's like, you know, you really, for the most part, decks all have an opportunity to execute their strategy.
Unless you get donked, of course. But.
Yeah, unless you get donked.
It's fine, though.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll draw. And unfortunately, because of this second Spiritomb, I can't go get my Regice to break this item lock. So I'm going to have to play a little bit more slowly. Let's see. Are there any other Pokemon that I really want to set up? I mean, it's really just Gyarados, right?
Luxray sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's Lux. Aha! Yeah. I knew there was one more guy that I needed. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to use Bebe's Search. I have to put a card from my hand on top of my deck. And then I get to search my deck for any Pokemon and put it into my hand. So I've got some options. I think we want to go get the Regice now. So I'm going to grab the Regice, and I'm going to put it onto my bench. Is that what I want? No, it's not what I want. Because I'm going to use Felicity's Drawing again. So that's fine. So, yeah. This is what I want. All right. With the Bebe Search, I'm going to go get Luxray and put it onto my bench. And basically, now I get to play 2 supporters in the same turn because I get to use Bebe's Search as my supporter for turn. And now I can end my turn by using Impersonate. And with Impersonate, I'm going to use another Felicity's Drawing to get that final Magikarp in the discard pile.
Yeah, you notice Gyarados is playing the Luxray. A lot of decks just played 4 Poketurn, a 1/1 Luxray line, and a Crobat just because, like, those 7 cards are so good and they're so easy to fit in any deck. Jumpluff plays 2 Crobat, 4 Poketurn, 1/1 Luxray. Gyarados does as well. So
Yeah.
It's just such a good package to play.
It's insane, right? Because with 4 Poketurn, you can pick up that 1 Crobat and spam damage counters. You could pick up the Luxray and Gust. There's so much flexibility there.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that's fine. With the Felicity's Drawing, I'm going to discard Azelf and Magikarp and draw 4 cards.
Draw for turn. So I'm only scared of Andrew if he can put an extra belt on the Gyarados, because that means I have to find an extra belt to be able to 2-shot the Gyarados. And that is like the whole thing in this matchup is just whoever finds their extra belts and who is hitting into their other attacker first. Because the way I lost is just not finding extra belt and then only doing 60 and then 80, which is 140. And if Gyarados has an extra belt, it's 10 short. So I have 150 and I'll be doing 140 with 2 attacks. So
the math really matters.
Yes, the math matters so much in this matchup.
Another big thing in this matchup is me trying to play around Will's Telepass, because if I put a Judge in my discard pile, then will be able to set my hand to 4 every single turn and ability and Pokepower lock me.
Yes.
So I don't want to let that be a thing. So I'm only going to give Will supporters that I don't mind him using with Telepass.
Yeah, if you put Judge in this group pile against Gardevoir, you're going to lose.
Like, you're going to have a bad time.
There's no way you're ever going to win that game.
No.
So I'm going to use Claydol's Cosmic Power to draw 4 cards. Those are pretty decent 4 cards. Evolve into Gardevoir. I have not played supporter yet. So I think currently I'm just content chilling here and building up my board more. So I'm going to... So I really want to use... I get Bebe's? It's cool. I will Telepass and use Bebe's. So I'll put back this card. And I was going to go find the Nidoqueen, but the Nidoqueen is not in the deck. So I think I'm going to grab... I might as well grab the Azelf. I think I'm actually going to just grab another Gardevoir. And then I'm going to go back in. I'll use my actual supporter for turn. I'll grab Ralts and Azelf. And the Azelf, when you play it from your hand onto your bench, you look at your face-down prize cards, and then you can pick a Pokemon you find there, and then swap it with a card in your hand. So it's a really good way to find key Pokemon, like the Nidoqueen, if they're prized. Because this deck really makes the best use of Nidoqueen out of any deck in the format. Because Nidoqueen, its Pokebody heals 10 from all your Pokemon in between turns. So if your opponent misses a single beat, they're just so much farther behind because you're going to be healing 20 in between turn, or each turn that passes.
Right. When I pass back to you, you heal 10. Back to me, heal another 10. It's really good.
Yeah. And then I'm going to bench the Ralts, attach second call energy to the Gardevoir, and then I'm going to use Darkness Grace again. All right, well, I can't because I don't have anything to evolve, so it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually don't take the damage counters if you don't have anything to evolve. Because if you do. Go ahead.
Cool. I'll draw for turn. I've got so many trainer cards in my hand that I cannot play because of that Spiritomb. In order for me to progress the game, I need to find an energy to retreat the Sableye, but I don't have an energy in this big hand, and I am definitely not going to play this Judge, because if I play this Judge, then Will be able to judge me every single turn using Gardevoir's Telepass Pokepower. So I really do not want to do that. So I won't. And since I can't play any of the trainer cards in my hand because of Spiritomb, I will just use Impersonate again.
I think Andrew's going to try to find...
Wait. No.
Oh, are you doing something else?
I'm doing something else real quick. Okay.
All right.
Now, before I do that, actually, I do have a supporter in my hand. So, to help thin my deck before I impersonate, though, I want to use this. To help thin my deck before I impersonate, though, I want to use this Pokemon Collector so that hopefully I can draw into an energy.
Or you could collect it for the Unknown Q and then get the Luxray out.
Oh. Well, I forgot about that, Will.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. See, here we go. All right. Now we got a game plan, then I can actually attack.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do that.
Because, when you use a Luxray, you can actually pick which Pokemon you want me to bring up. So the Spiritomb you're not going to bring up the Spiritomb.
Oh. Yeah, that's broken. I don't have Luxray in my hand, though.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can just start attacking.
You could.
Yeah, let's do that. Or, I could start attacking. I could start blasting. Yeah. I got all these scoop up nets in my hand. How many cards are in your hand?
4.
4? All right. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to play Pokemon Collector as my supporter for turn. And thankfully, I have this Unknown Q in my deck. Even though I'm trainer locked right now, I can use Unknown Q and its quick Pokepower to help me retreat my active out of the active spot. So I'm definitely getting that guy. And then I've got this Psychic Bind guy. Yeah, he's good too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's sick. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm into this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Off of the Pokemon Collector, I'm going to get Unknown Q, Crobat G, and Mesprit. And put those into my hand. I'm going to use Unknown Q's Quick Poke Power to equip it to Sableye, which makes its retreat cost 1 less, which will allow me to start attacking with Gyarados. Then I'm going to use Flash Bites on Gardevoir. And I'll use the Psychic Bind Poke Power, which makes it so that you can't play any Poke Powers next turn.
True.
I'll retreat Sableye into Gyarados, and I will use Tail Revenge for the knockout, and I'll take the first prize.
Unfortunate.
So my thought there with using Psychic Bind is that I have a really strong hand, and that if I use Psychic Bind and attack this turn, I may be able to prevent Will from finding one of his Judge cards to set my hand to 4.
I'm going to promote Spiritomb and draw. I'm in a really bad spot. I need to be able to judge Andrew like this turn, but I'm just not finding anything. I can't use Time Walk either. Wow. Yeah, this is really bad.
That was a really well-timed Psychic Bind.
I guess I will attach 2 Ralts and say it's your turn.
Here we go. Now we're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Getting an extra turn is really strong. And getting to keep my massive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 card hands. Ridiculous. I'll draw for turn. And now I still can't use my trainer cards because there is 1 Spiritomb left. That's okay, though. I'm just going to Tail Revenge for knockouts.
Sure. Now this is the turn we can start doing stuff. Hopefully we find everything we need this turn, but probably not. So I'm going to start off with a Time Walk. So I'm going to look at my prize cards. Whew.
Let's see. Show everybody your prize cards, Will.
Those are some good ones. Nidoqueen is priority number 1 because this card might be a top 5 card in the format. So I'm going to take Nidoqueen. I'm going to put back this Bebe Search. And then when I play 2010 casually, normally if you use Azelf, we just allow the opponent to look at their prize cards every time because it doesn't say you have to shuffle them. It just says put them back down. So
when you play this card, you get to know where your prizes are.
yeah.
So if Will had a notepad right now,
Mm-hmm.
he could write down where they are.
Yeah.
So you basically get to take whatever prize card you want.
Mm-hmm.
So to get around that, casually when we play, you just get to go take whatever prize card you want.
Yeah,
even though that's not exactly in the rules.
Yeah, because it's basically the same thing. You don't have to shuffle them or anything. So
It's basically the same thing.
I will evolve my Nidorina into Nidoqueen, and then I will use Cosmic Power to put 1 card back and draw 4. Unfortunately, did not find a judge, but I can still rare candy into my Gardevoir, and then take a Peaky Pie at Andrew's discard pile. I will telepass Felicity's Drawing and discard those 2 to draw 4. And still no judge. Just a bunch of DCs. Attached to Gardevoir on the bench. And then also no expert belt, which is really crucial because if Andrew gets an expert belt, then I can never 2-shot him, which is pretty crucial in this matchup to be able to do. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose. So I will use Psychic Lock for 60 damage, and then I will heal the 10 off from the Nidoqueen.
Cool. So Psychic Lock makes it so that I can't use any Poké Powers. And then the 60 damage. Very good.
Yes.
I'll draw for turn. Now we're cooking. I can put Expert Belts onto my Gyarados. And with 3 Magikarp in the discard pile, my Gyarados is now using Tail Revenge for 110 damage, which is exactly how many hit points Gardevoir has. And since Will wasn't able to find an Expert Belt to help save that Gardevoir from going down, and since Will wasn't able to find a Judge to get rid of my massive hand, I'm kind of chilling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can take one more hit with Gyarados. I don't have to use Super Scoop Up yet, so I'm going to save those cards. I actually want to save the Felicity's Drawing in my hand so that I have a higher chance of being able to draw that card off of a potential Judge. I think that seems reasonable. I can't really use my Poké Powers for the rest of the game because for the foreseeable future, Will is going to be using Psychic Lock every turn. But hopefully, I mean, I could just go boom, boom, and you're out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't want to thin my deck too much. Really. Cool. I'm going to use Tail Revenge for the knockout.
Yeah, one thing I could have done is going with the Gallade. Just taking a huge knockout right away, but it's fine. Draw a card. Still got the same supporters. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't give you anything else.
Okay. I think I will Cosmic Power, put 2 back, and draw 2. Then I'll Telepass Felicity's, discarding only 1 card to draw 3. And then here we go. Moonlight Stadium. So I bumped the Broken Time Space, and now my retreat cost for Psychic and Dark Pokemon is 0. Attach an Expert Belt to Gardevoir. Attach a DCE to Nidoqueen. And then I will use Judge.
Here we go. This is really what Will would have loved to do last turn.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Better late than never. Expert Belt, Judge. Now Will is not going to be losing that Gardevoir to a Tail Revenge, which is very good. And then Psychic Lock makes it so that I can't Flash Bite to fix the math. So that's really tough.
But I do need to find another Gardevoir or some sort of other attacker.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't just use the same Gardevoir for the rest of the game.
And if this Gyarados goes down, that's fine. I just need to find my recovery cards. This deck does play ways to recover Magikarp, and then obviously with Broken Time Space, you can just recover a Magikarp and then evolve straight into Gyarados right away.
So I'm going to draw a forward Judge. So I'm going to free retreat, and then Psychic Lock.
Okay. 80 damage.
10 short.
I'll draw.
This deck should play Crobat.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we need to pressure. Okay. I like this play that I'm about to make. I'm going to use Bebe's Search, and I'm going to put this Uxie on top of my deck. Oh, never mind.
You can't use Luxray?
No, I can't.
No.
That's fine, though. I was going to say I can get Combi. My bench is jammed, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I can get Combi to get back the... No, I don't like this play then.
So the Combi is actually a really cool part of the Gyarados deck because it's a Combi, and it has an item card because the cards in this era would sometimes have these item things, and when you play it down, you just search your discard pile for a Pokemon and put it on your bench. So it's not an ability, so it gets around the or it's not a Pokepower, so it gets around the power lock of Gardevoir.
Exactly. All right, I'm gonna just redo this since I can't make the play I thought I was gonna make, but it's fine. I'm still gonna play Babies. All right.
Get the Uxie back.
Sorry. All right. So I'm gonna play Bebe's Search and put this Uxie on top of my deck. And with the Bebe's Search, I'm going to get this Combi. The Combi has an item. It's not a Pokepower. It's not a Pokebody. It's an item that allows me to get a basic Pokemon back from my discard pile when I play the Combi onto my bench. So I can't really use it this turn, but potentially next turn if this Gyarados gets knocked out, I can use the Combi to get back a Magikarp and start attacking with Gyarados again.
Love that Combi.
Yeah.
Because there is a Suicune that I believe it flips 3 coins or something like that. It gets water Pokemon back from the discard, but it's a Pokepower, which is just, worse than the Combi because the Combi gets around that.
Cool. And then I am going to Tail Revenge for 110 damage. Just a little bit short of the knockout because of that expert belt.
And I heal off to 10 for Nidoqueen. I'll draw. Yeah, how many cards in your hand?
I've got 4.
It's still the same supporters. Okay. I will use Cosmic Power, put 1 back, and draw 2. I'm going to Telepass Collector. I will grab 2 Ralts and Duskull. The Dusknoir is prized, but I do know where all my prizes are, so I can easily take it out. And then effectively limit Andrew's bench, because the Dusknoir has a power that says if your opponent has 4 or more bench Pokemon, you can just pick one of them and it shuffles back on their deck. Which is pretty good.
Yeesh.
Bench Ralts. Attach a Psychic to Ralts. And then you said 4 cards, right?
4 cards.
I don't want to judge Andrew here because I really don't want him to get a new hand because I don't think his hand is very good. So, I will use Psychic Block.
Okay. Take the knockouts. Nidoqueen heals.
You have to take a Pixie Pie.
Oh, you don't actually get to. Just find the prize that you want, find where it is, and then take it like you knew where it was.
Okay.
For the camera. Yeah. I don't feel like explaining your homebrew rules.
Hey, man, everyone does this.
I don't feel like I don't feel like explaining your. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right.
I'll take a knockout.
You took 2 prizes. Oh yeah, that's fine. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and take your 2 prizes again. I'll let you do it.
Extra belt.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Okay.
And take a knockout because of extra belt. I get 2 prizes.
I'll promote Sableye and draw for turn. Now Will didn't think that I had it like that, but my hand is precisely the exact cards I need to finish him off. I'm going to bench Combee and use its honey item to get a basic Pokemon back from my discard pile and put it into my hand. So I'll get Magikarp. Then I'm going to put Broken Time Space into play. And I'll bench Magikarp and evolve straight into Gyarados. I'm going to play Poketurn to pick up Crobats. That the Dusknoir is 4 or more or 3 or more?
4 or more.
4 or more. So if there's 4, you can pick one and boot it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to play Judge.
Oh, he's going to judge me this turn, huh?
And I'm judging Will this turn because I'm knocking out his Gardevoir. So he very well may not be able to telepass
True.
and use my Judge. My hand was also 0 cards. So if Will starts judging me every turn, then
good.
Sure. He's going to be giving me more cards than I had previously. So I'm okay with that. I also know that Will just took 2 prize cards that he knew what they were.
Yep.
So I'm happy to disrupt his hand this turn. Okay. I'm going to retreat Sableye into Gyarados. And I'll Tail Revenge for the knockouts, dealing 90 damage, and I'll take 2 prize cards because of the expert belts.
My only hope here is Nidoqueen. All right, Nidoqueen. My last Gardevoir is prized, and I still have Night Maintenance, which is just the exact same text as Super Rod, except it's up to 3, so you can get back 1 or 2. I think I will Pokemon Communication, Ralts, go find the Duskull. And then bench the Duskull. Cosmic Power for 4. Attach Psychic Nidoqueen and Extra Belt. Then I'll Bebe Search. Put that back. Go find the Dusknoir. And I'm only doing 110, which is unfortunate, and I'm giving Angel Powers. So it's not looking too good. Rare Candy, Dusknoir. I'll shuffle back the Luxray.
This crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I had win if you didn't do that.
Well, yeah, because now you have to wait a turn to Luxray again.
Absolutely crazy.
Then I use Ruthless Tail for 100. Now that I shuffled one of them back in.
All right. I'll draw for turn. So this thing has
140.
140. Okay, we can still do this. Because I'm doing, well, I guess I'm not doing enough. Let's start with a big super scoop up. All right. Let's start with a big super scoop up. It's a heads. We're going to pick up the Gyarados, all that damage on it, right back to my hands, and promote Sableye. And because of broken time space, I can just put the Magikarp down and evolve straight into Gyarados again.
All my hard work is for nothing.
For literally nothing. Yup. Then, I've got things I can do. I think.
You think?
I don't want to just play into Dusknoir again, but yeah, I shouldn't. But, I mean, imagine all the cool stuff I could do if I draw, you know, really, really good this turn. I don't really think I need to do anything crazy. I think I'll probably just swing into the Nidoqueen.
That's what you think.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to play Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball is... Dang it, bro. I'm going to play Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball is an incredible item card. It's basically a Master Ball. Lets you go search your deck for whatever Pokemon you want, but the catch is you can only play it if there are no other Luxury Balls in your discard pile. So it's kind of like a really good one of. Did most decks just play one?
Yeah.
It makes sense because the second one's useless.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can't get level X's with it.
You can't get level X's.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to go get Uxie and put it into my hand. Since I have my abilities, I feel like this is a good turn to use them.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. I'm going to Flash Bite the Dusknoir.
For pretty much no reason.
And then I'm going to Poketurn and Flash Bite the Dusknoir again.
No, it's not for no reason.
Yes. And then I'm going to attach Warp Energy to Gyarados. And I will use Uxie's Setup Poke Power to draw 5 cards. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Sheesh. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's what's the base damage?
120. It would do 120 if I have 5 bench Pokemon. Yeah, with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's 50 plus 10 more for each of my opponent's bench Pokemon. Your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it can only do 120. All right, so I'm not like playing like a total buffoon.
That's sad. I wish you really did 60 plus.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I think, yeah, I mean, we just got to keep swinging. So I'm going to retreat into Gyarados and use Tail Revenge for 90 damage.
And it'll heal off to 80. And so go down to 1. Draw. I'm withdrawing all the DCEs when I don't have anything to use them on. Guess I'll attach one here and Cosmic Power. Interesting. I use Night Maintenance. So I'll search my discard pile for 3 Pokemon or Basic Energy and put them back into my deck. And there's really no reason for me to get anything other than the 2 Gardevoir. And I'll get the Curlias. Yeah, I can actually use it because of Broken Time Space. I'll get back 1 Curlia and 2 Gardevoir. Or do I want energy too? I don't think I need any energy. Let's get back those 3. I haven't not played a supporter yet, so I will judge.
Okay. Oh boy. Nidoqueen has a retreat cost of 3.
Yep.
So Will pretty much needs to get that Gardevoir out.
Yeah, it's the last Moonlight Stadium's in the prize cards, so not looking too good.
But if Will can get a new Gardevoir out and 2-hit KO my Gyarados and judge me into a bad hand, then he could possibly win.
I need to get Extra Belt, Guardy off, and Rare Candy off of this, or Curlia.
Yeah.
Nope. So, I'll use Ruthless Tail for 120.
All right. And that is game. I can Tail Revenge for 90 more damage. Take the knockout on the Nidoqueen.
Yep.
And that is it. All right. Now, what do you think went wrong there, Will? What could have gone better for you?
Finding Judge early. If I would have judged you out of one of the turns where you like collected for Magikarp, it's really strong because then you just like wasted an entire turn.
Right.
Yeah.
My early game plan is to use Collector to get the Magikarps into my hand. Then I need to use Felicities to discard them and draw cards. Once I get the Magikarp into the discard pile, there's no way for you to disrupt them.
Nope.
So that's when this deck is at its strongest. Once I get those 3 Magikarp in the discard pile, then I just need to look out for Will using Judge, make sure that I can stream Gyarados. The Gyarados are really big and they do a lot of damage. So if I can do that, hit a scoop up, then I'm pretty much chilling.
Yeah.
Will's deck, the Gardevoir deck, is definitely more disruptive, trying to just keep me out of the game with that Telepass, Judge, and the Poké Power Lock is obviously devastating as well.
Mm-hmm. Like ideally, I'll be using Psychic Lock on turn 2 with a Judge. Is like against like a non-stabilized start is like the ideal for this deck against that deck.
Yeah, that'd be bet. I imagine that I lose if you go turn 2 Judge.
Psychic Lock.
Psychic Lock. Yeah, I don't think a lot of decks are beating that. All right, Gyarados won game 2. What's up, haters? Okay. Let's go into game 3. All right, cool. And I feel like, I've played this deck so little times and played this format. I've played it a decent amount, but not extensively. So I feel like I'm still in a position where every time I play this format, I'm still learning new things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you're still learning new things about the format?
Every single game I play.
That's crazy.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. This is one of the cool things about building old decks and old formats is it gives these strategies a time to shine and kind of live on in current day. And there's a lot of depth to the Pokemon trading card game that you get to experience by revisiting old formats that, maybe you are fond of if you used to play during those times, or maybe that you never played. I mean, I didn't start playing competitively until 2012, so I missed this era completely. But
yeah,
it's really cool to go back and see how players built decks and what kind of strategies were the top strategies at the time.
Really cool.
All right, sweet. Let's draw our hand. I mean, maybe I start Sableye. You never know.
Oh, well, let's just draw our hands and see what happens.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna choose to go first unless you open Sableye.
I'll be going first.
Very unfortunate. I even opened the Duskull if you would have opened Magikarp or Unknown Q. All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I've got Sableye, so I will be going first. I'll draw for turn, and I'll use Sableye's Impersonate attack.
Sure.
Which allows me to search my deck for a supporter card and use it as the effect of the attack. So I really want to see how many Magikarp I have. And it looks like all four. Looks like all four Magikarp are in my deck, which is great news. We do have a way to fish a Magikarp out, though. We could use Time Walk. Time Walk is a really cool Poke Power, which allows you to search your prizes for a Pokemon and switch it with one of the cards. One of the cards in your hand when you play Azel from your hand to the bench. So that's how you fix the prizing situation in this deck if you happen to prize too many Magikarp. All right. So with Impersonate, we're gonna get Pokemon Collector. Play the Pokemon Collector and get 3 Magikarp and put them into my hand.
Yeah, for all of Andrew's complaining about Azelf Legends Awakened, this is the one deck where it's actually really good.
You really need that card. Yeah. I'm usually not one to play Gladian or Peonia or Azelf, but yeah, you need it in this deck, 100%.
You definitely need it in this deck.
All right, it's your go.
I'm going to start off with a nice Roseanne's Research. I'm just going for the same game plans before, but actually remember my prizes this time, and hopefully draw a judge earlier than turn 4. Let's see, we got the Ball Toy, the Claydol, and we have the Nidoqueen, and we have the Nidoran, I believe. Yes, we do. Okay. So I'm gonna grab a Psychic and a Ball Toy, and then I'm gonna be going back in the deck. Okay. I'm actually gonna grab. We're gonna redo that real quick.
Redo that. You're good. You're good.
I'm actually gonna grab Ralts and Psychic.
So just say off of Roseanne's, I will grab Ralts and Psychic.
All right. Off of Roseanne's, I'm gonna grab Ralts and Psychic, and then I'm gonna bench the Ralts. Attached to the Ralts. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am just okay.
He'll get there.
Yeah. It didn't end up mattering. I'm gonna attach Call and use Call Energy. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Ralts and Ball Toy. And now you're up.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll draw for turn. See, I have a pretty fire opening. Yeah, I'm digging what we got going on right now. This is pretty good.
Doesn't sound too good for me.
Okay. I'm going to use Felicity's Drawing to discard 2 Magikarp from my hand and draw 4 cards. Interesting. I've got this huge hand, but I cannot play any trainer cards. So, that's okay. I'm going to use Sableye Impersonate Attack.
Yeah, make sure you... Yeah.
I'm going to use Sableye Impersonate Attack. And off of Impersonate... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Hold on. Is this really how I want to do this? You ain't got a judge.
Yeah, you're right, I don't.
No. All right. Let's think. Do I want to go Pokemon Collector? Yeah. All right. I'm using Sableye Impersonates. With Impersonates, I'm going to get Pokemon Collector. With Impersonates, I'm going to use Pokemon Collector. And then off of the Pokemon Collector, I want to get Magikarp. I want to get Unknown Q. And I want to get Regice. Off of the Pokemon Collector, I'm going to get Magikarp, Unknown Q, and Regice. And I'm going to put those 3 into my hand.
Draw for turn. Now that Andrew has revealed to me his game plan, I'll bench another Spiritomb so that Regice basically does nothing.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
Oh, yeah, I know. Attach Psychic Energy to Ralts. And I'm just going to Darkness Grace. Because I got nothing else to do. Get the Claydol and you're up.
I was really hoping that Will would not have the judge this turn.
And I didn't.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
This would have been the turn to judge.
This is the turn to judge. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got a 15-card hand.
And you haven't discarded 2 Magikarps yet. So
right. I have a 15-card hand, and I only have 2 Magikarp in my discard pile. I really want to hold on to this hand so that I can get that 3rd Magikarp in the discard pile. This is really strong getting to keep this 15-card hand.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I'll draw. Okay. Really fortunate being able to hold on to that hand. I'll get to use Felicity's Drawing to discard the 3rd Magikarp as well as this Azelf. And I'll draw 4 cards. Huh. Imagine that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cards.
17 cards, huh?
No Gyarados.
Sometimes that do be happening in that deck. Sometimes it also just can't find the broken time space either.
That's fine.
Like you play 4.
That's fine. You believe that's all these cards. And I don't have...
Not even a way to a Gyarados.
No. I've got all of these cards in my hand and no way to get a Gyarados. I'm under trainer lock anyway, so I wouldn't be able to use the luxury ball. Or, yeah, that's just, that's tough. But anyways, we'll get there eventually. I'm going to bench Magikarp, and I'm going to bench Unknown Q. Then I'll use Unknown Q's quick Poke Power to equip it as a tool card to Sableye. I'm going to use Flash Bite on Ralts. And then I'm going to use Impersonate. And off of, let's see, and off of Impersonates, I'm going to get Bebe's Search. Bebe's Search allows me to place a card on top of my deck and then search my deck for a Pokemon. I want that Gyarados, and I'm going to put it into my hand.
All right. Draw for turn. It's not looking too good over here. I really need a judge. If I get a judge this turn, it'll be fine. Man, it's tough out here. I'll Cosmic Power, put 2 back, draw until I have 6. That's fine. The Ralt isn't really any threat of being knocked out since Andrew just doesn't have the Luxray on his bench, so I don't have to worry about that right now. I'll use Darkness Grace again. And find the Kirlia. And your turn.
Good deal. I'll draw for turn. It's a big hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's a big old hand. Okay. I'm going to evolve Magikarp into Gyarados. And I'll retreat for free using the Unknown. And I'll Tail Revenge for the knockout.
You got all 3 in there?
Yes, I do.
Interesting. Okay. Promote Kirlia. So I could just use the Gallade and just swing for 160 because Gyarados does have fighting resistance and just take a knockout. Or I could start using Gardevoir. The problem is I would use Gallade if I had Judge. That sounds pretty good to me. But without Judge right now, I can't. I don't want to commit to evolving either one without Judge. So I think what I'm definitely going to do is yeah, I want to say the Stadium for bumping the Broken Time Space, but like he plays 4, like is it really worth doing that? I'm going to put Extra Belt on the Kirlia and Cosmic Power for 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is fine. What I can do here is go Gallade and then Rare Candy, Gardevoir. What do you got over here? You got Felicity's Collector. Okay. Then Telepass Felicity's. Attach to Gardevoir. And Judge.
You're nuts.
Yeah, here we go.
You're nuts, dude. That's crazy.
Let's go.
What the heck, man?
And I got the energy attachment.
What the? This is not cool, man. This is really bad, guys.
This is really cool.
I had a really big hand. I did not want that to go away. The Gardevoir and the Gallade in the same turn. This thing's doing how much damage?
It's 60 plus 20 more of damage for each prize card I flip over.
Oh, so you could just flip over all of them?
I could, but I'm not going to do that.
Ah.
Because I can't. It decreases the damage for next time I use it.
Ah, okay.
So I would have also liked to find like a Nidoran or something there. But it's fine. So I'll use Psychic Cut for 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Because the Gyarados does have resistance.
Yep. All right, the Gyarados goes down. Will gets to take a prize. And I'll promote Sableye. Wow, that is such a crazy turn. I'll draw. I'm going to bench Combee and use its honey item to get Magikarp out of my discard pile, and I'm going to place it onto my bench. Then I'm going to attach Expert Belts to Magikarp. I'm going to attach Warp Energy to Crobat G. And I'm going to play Bebe's Search to put this card on top of my deck and search my deck for a Pokemon and put it into my hand. And it's Uxie.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I want the card that's going to draw me 7. Yeah, that'd be great. So I need to find some things.
You need to find that Broken Time Space. And
Gyarados.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Maybe some Poke Turns to knock out my Gallade.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah. Then we're cooking.
That'd be fine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use Uxie's setup to draw 7. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking.
He is cooking.
I'm going to use Luxury Ball. Go search my deck for a Gyarados and put it into my hand. I'll evolve Magikarp into Gyarados. Cards in hand?
5.
So I'm doing 110. There's no way I'm knocking out that Gallade. He's huge. All right. You said 5?
Yep.
I'm going to use Mesprit's Psychic Bind Pokepower, which makes it so that you can't use your Pokepowers next turn.
Unfortunate.
I'll retreat into Gyarados and Tail Revenge for 110 damage.
Draw for turn.
Oh.
What?
I have I can't evolve. I don't have.
Oh, you don't have broken time space.
I don't have broken time space.
Yeah.
All right, take it all back.
Yeah,
Take it all back.
I'm so used to you having everything.
I just thought I had it. Oh man.
Yeah, you never have everything with that deck. You always have. They're not the broken time space, not the Gyarados.
All right.
Well,
so I can't evolve. So, okay.
You're lucky I don't play Luxray. Otherwise, they're just.
Yeah. Hold on.
What is this?
So this is. Hold on. So, all right. Off of the baby's search. We're gonna do this again. All right. I'm gonna rewind it so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Off of the baby's search, I'm gonna get Gyarados and put it into my hand. Oh no, it wasn't the. Oh, it was the luxury ball. Yeah.
The baby search the.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play luxury ball, and off of the luxury ball, I'm gonna get Gyarados and put it into my hand. Unfortunately, I cannot evolve this turn since I do not have broken time space.
Very unfortunate.
Then I will play Mesprit onto my bench and use its Psychic Bind Poke Power, which makes it so that your Poke Powers don't work next turn. Then I'm going to use Sableye Impersonate attack. And with Impersonate, I will use Felicity's Drawing to discard 2 cards from my hand and draw 4 cards. So I'm going to discard both of these Sableye and draw 4.
Draw for turn. Let's see. So I have no powers, which is unfortunate, but I am getting a free prize this turn. Go ahead and bench Ralt. And I think, I would like to get Nidoran, so I can start healing my guys. I want to hold this candy because I don't have to do it now. But I will attach a Call Energy to Gardevoir. And can't Telepass, can't Cosmic Power. Oh, Babe Search. I'm going to go find Nidoran and bench Nidoran.
Okay.
And then I will use Psychic Cut, flipping over 0 prize cards, and take Call Energy.
I'll promote Crobat and draw for turn. I'm going to evolve Magikarp into Gyarados. And let's see. You've got Nidoran down. I have access to my Poke Powers, which is nice. Your Gallade has 140 HP remaining
So
right now.
3 Flash Bites.
I would need 3 Flash Bites. Yes. Okay. I'm going to play Super Scoop Up. It's a heads.
Always heads.
I'm going to pick up Crobats. That's a big flip.
It's a big flip.
I'm going to Flash Bite the Gallade. And I'm going to Poke-Turn and Flash Bite the Gallade again. And then I'm going to play Pokemon Collector. There's another Crobat in here, right?
Yeah.
Sick. And let's see. Off of Pokemon Collector, I'm going to get Crobat G, Luxray, and Regice. Put those 3 into my hand. And then I will Flash Bite one more time to put the Gallade to just 110 hit points remaining. And I will Tail Revenge for 110 damage, taking 2 prizes because of the Expert Belts. That feels really strong.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. I'm going to find the Expert Belt this turn. Don't worry about it. So you have Felicity's, Collector, and Bebe's. I'm going to play... It's bad. All right, I'm going to attach Call Energy. Candy, Gardevoir, Cosmic Power for a full 6. Then I will play cards in hand.
4, 8, 10.
10? I don't like that at all.
I'm sure you don't.
I really don't. Play Moonland Stadium. Then I will judge. Yeah, haven't played support yet. Okay.
Judge? Well, you haven't played a supporter yet, and you haven't used Telepass yet, right?
I played supporter. I have not used Telepass.
Cool. Yep, so he's looking for that Expert Belt. If he doesn't find the Expert Belt, I am going to be swinging in for another knockout.
Might just be game if I don't have the Expert Belt.
So I really need him to whiff here.
One, 2, 3, 4. Telepass, Felicity's drawing. Well, I can Uxie for 2. And pray it's in the next 2 cards. I think that's my only option. So set up for 2. It's just not there. It's not there.
All that draw.
Saw 6, 4, 4. So I saw 16 cards and no extra belt. Or 18 cards actually. So.
Ain't that just the way it goes?
Yeah, really, really do be like that. Psychic Lock.
Psychic Lock for 60. My Poke Powers don't work, but Will did miss that Expert Belt, which is huge right now. Funny enough, I've got a pretty decent hand, but I don't actually want to play any of these cards right now, as I like them all. So I'm going to hold on to it. And just use Tail Revenge for the knockout.
Yep. Draw. I think my only option here is just build up this last Gardevoir and then keep the Spiritomb active and then knock it out next turn. I can't knock it out next turn, so this is actually horrible. I guess I will Bebe search, put that back, get Nidorina, and evolve the Nidoran on the bench. Yeah, Gyarados is just, you know, a little too big for Gardevoir to take down.
It's huge. You said This deck won the senior division.
I got second.
Second?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. What do you? I can't remember what one seniors.
It did well in the senior division. It got top 8 in Masters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telepass Felicities. Discarding 1 card to draw 3. Well, I can Darkness Grace, Nidoqueen, and then the damage will heal off because Nidoqueen, and your turn.
Okay. So I've got just 2 prize cards remaining. I'll draw for turn. Will's going to get that final Gardevoir set up. He's still got 4 prizes, though. Okay. That's fine. I'll play Felicity's Drawing to discard Luxray and Pokemon Rescue to draw 4 cards. I don't like that. I'm going to play Felicity's Drawing to discard Luxray and draw 3 cards. Okay. No Dusknoir in sight. Don't need to worry about that. That's all fine. Yep. Let's just Tail Revenge for the knockout.
Yep. And I need to find Extra Belt. And it's not even taking knockout, but it's fine. Double Carlos. Roseanne. Go find Duskull and Psychic, or actually only just the Duskull. And go back in Pecom, Ralts, Dusknoir, Rare Candy, Dusknoir, then Cosmic Power, draw 5. Extra Belt, too little, too late. Dark Palm, actually there's no reason Dark Palm at all. Psychic Lock for 80.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. So I've got no Pokepowers, 1 prize left to take. I'm going to put the Broken Time Space in play. And I'm going to play Super Scoop Up, Big Flip. It's a Tails. Dang it.
First Tails all day.
Hey, who's counting? Then I'm going to use Poketurn to pick up Crobats. And I'm going to play Pokemon Collector just to thin it out of my deck in case I get judged. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get Luxray, Uxie. Oh, that's a Gyarados. I'm going to get Luxray, Uxie, and Sableye. Put them into my hands. Now what I would like to do is set up a Magikarp on my bench right now and do slightly less damage to the Gardevoir with Tail Revenge, but I can't set up the Magikarp because you can just Dark Palm it away. So that option's a little limited right now, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to Tail Revenge for 110 damage.
Interesting. So your both stadium's gone. No, I still have one stadium left. Okay, okay. The game's not over.
It's not. No, you could stick me. It's possible. I hope you don't. But I also don't have a Sableye down, so.
You don't. Well, first of all, I'm gonna Dark Palm that away.
Okay, so that goes into my deck?
Yep.
Okay.
Take away your free retreater. And dilute your hand when I judge you. So I'm just gonna go.
You do heal the Gardevoir with the Nidoqueen between turns.
Yes. And attach GC and extra belt to the Nidoqueen just to thin my hand. Then I'll judge.
All right, here we go. 4 cards.
Now, if I hit Moonlight Stadium, it's pretty good because then Andrew has a 4-card hand, no powers, and no broken time space. So
it's possible.
And there's no free retreater. But if Andrew finds an energy, actually, he can win the game with Oxy. But
I only get to do 20. Oh, you're weak.
Plus 30.
Oh, yeah, an energy. Whew, we could do it. Man, Psychic Pokemon aren't weak to Psychic anymore.
Nope. I'll level up in the Gardevoir level X. Cosmic Power. No Moonlight Stadium.
Woohoo! Might be here.
Probably. Then I'll use Psychic Lock.
Okay, so 2 prizes. Gyarados goes down. I will promote Uxie.
Well, now you're only doing 40 because my weakness times 2 now.
And
you need the expertise belt.
I'll draw for turn. Okay. Okay.
What you got?
Well, I'm going to bench Sableye. And I'm going to attempt Super Scoop Up. Oh, actually, I shouldn't bench that yet. Okay.
All right.
Maybe I should, though. All right. This is really tough.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah. Okay.
I only have 3 cards in my deck, too.
I'm going to bench Sableye and attempt Super Scoop Up.
This is big.
Heads?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to Pokemon Rescue for Magikarp. And I'm going to impersonate and how many judge are in your discard pile?
1, 2, 3.
3. All right. I'm going to impersonate. All right. Off of impersonate, I'm going to use Cynthia's Feelings, which says, shuffle my hand into my deck, then draw 4 cards. If any of my Pokemon were knocked out during my opponent's last turn, draw 4 more, so I get to draw 8.
Interesting. Is this your first broken time space?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
You're mad.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
Okay, and go down to 80 and draw. Casting Queen. Ralts. Moonlight Stadium. Oh man. Could you just have it next turn, like no matter what? Fear Treat and Ruthless Tail for knockout.
Okay. I'm going to send up Magikarp, 1-to-1 prizes, and I'll draw for turn. Cool. And I am going to Cyclone Energy.
Ah, yes, very cool.
So Cyclone Energy is basically a push. You attach it to your active, and your opponent has to switch with one of their bench Pokemon. The Nidoqueen had 140 hit points, so it was going to be way too big to deal with. But Dusknoir has just 120. Then I can use Pokemon Rescue to get Gyarados. Oh, I don't actually have it. Let's see. I can put Broken Time Space into play. Flashbite the active. Poketurn. Flashbite the active again. And then I will use Uxie and set up to draw 4 cards.
Sure.
Flashbite the active, Expert Belts, and Tail Revenge for game.
He's got it all. Huh?
There we go. GG's.
Good game.
Yes. Wow, that was a good one. A lot of back and forth there.
Got close to the end. Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, that got really tight at the end. That was, I think the game really came down to that Super Scoop Up Flip.
Yeah.
Going into the Sableye. If I don't have that, then you are able to take that final prize because I have to sack a prize just to get into Sableye, and then you can just win. So, saw exactly how close that was. Yeah, that was really good, man.
Good game, yeah.
Yeah, GG's for sure. Those are, and you can see why, like, regionals were not best of 3 in this format.
Oh, it would take forever.
It'd be like playing best of 3 Gym Leader Challenge in Swiss. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just games can take 35 minutes, 40 minutes. So you just don't play best of 3 until what, Top Cut then they did? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think the time was different too.
Now you want to do we'll do just one game of Jumpluff
versus what? I want to play Gyarados.
Oh, all right.
Unless you want a different matchup.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah, you want to play Gyarados?
Yeah.
I'll play Jumpluff?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gyarados is sick.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do just one game of Jumpluff versus Gyarados.
It's a pretty close matchup.
Yeah.
Because Gyarados doesn't have to have a big bench, which can limit Jumpluff, but Gyarados could also just like dead draw and Jumpluff just goes off.
Both of these decks seem like they can kind of pop off and just do crazy stuff. So with neither deck really blocking abilities, I think you're going to get to see...
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, we're going to be drawing our entire decks. We're going to be Crobatting all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be nuts. Now, Gyarados can very easily deal 90 damage. I mean, that's just how much HP Jumpluff has.
Yeah.
Gyarados hits that no problem. Yeah. So I'm going to need to try and get out the gates quick and try and run Will off the board.
You got to like Leaf Guard a turn and then Mass Attack.
Yeah.
Sitting in multiple Jumpluff.
We can do it. We can do it.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah, this will be fun. This format's been a lot of fun to play, though. I've been as I've learned more about it, I've been getting more turned on to why people like 2010.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool.
It is cool. I'm into it for sure.
I didn't even play her in this format, and I still love it. Like,
yeah. Will has liked retro since he was like just a little kid.
Yeah.
One of Natalie's, because Natalie used to run a league that Will used to attend.
Yeah.
So Natalie has known Will since he was just a little boy.
Yeah.
And Natalie says her earliest memory of Will is Will showing up to league and not wanting to play standard, but wanting to play with the old cards because he said that they were cooler when he was like 8.
I was 12.
You're 12. You were 12, and you're like, no. I don't want to play with these standard cards. I want to play with these old cards. They're cooler.
Yeah.
And he was 12 years old. Yeah. Which is sick. So, yeah, Will has been into retro since he was just a wee lad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is honestly sick.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Knowing my luck, I'm not gonna start Sableye. Oh man.
How bad is it?
It's like I have a draw supporter,
All right, you're chilling.
but it's not optimal at all. At all. It's like Mesprit Azelf.
It's like the Mesprit Azelf angle.
Mesprit Azelf.
Maybe you prized a Sableye.
Felicity's drawing. Oh boy.
Yeah, maybe you prized a Sableye.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Head or tails?
Tails.
I have to go first.
Okay.
So good luck.
Yes.
Time walk. And well, I do need to get the Magikarp. So take the Magikarp, put back one of these Felicities. I definitely don't remember my prizes, but it's fine. Then I will pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Ooh, that's a really good top deck there. Love to see that. Top deck the Roseanne's exactly what we wanted to see.
What a sack.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Let's get into it. Roseanne's Research allows me to search my deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or energy cards or any combination that I want. So, sheesh, we're cooking over here. All right, I'm going to Roseanne. Now, I have always felt like Jumpluff is like
The best deck.
is the coolest deck. I feel like it's the best deck, bro. But people be hating for saying that. But look at what I'm about to do. All right. We got Roseanne's Research. I'm going to get Baltoy and Hoppip.
Sure, man.
I'm going to attach the Grass Energy to Hoppip, and I'm going to use Luxury Ball. Off of Luxury Ball, I'm going to go get myself, what's that? Claydol, right? And then with Claydol, I can start cooking.
He's going to cook.
Yes. I'm going to really, really begin the cooking. I can get Claydol. Now, the problem is I can't evolve Baltoy into Claydol right away, except I've got the Broken Time Space. So we can put the Broken Time Space into play, evolve Claydol instantly, and then I can bench Unknown Q, and I will use Cosmic Power to put 1 card on the bottom of my deck and draw 5.
Man, imagine if I had a Sableye too. I could have Mesperited you turn 1. Oh, man.
Yep, could have. All right, I'll draw 5.
Mm-hmm.
Time Walk.
Hmm.
Dang it.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. That's fine.
One of the rare times where Andrew doesn't have it all.
I wanted the turn 1 attack.
I know you did, man.
What the heck, dude?
I know you did.
You're telling me I didn't get the turn 1 attack? What is this? All right, I'm going to time walk and get this card, and I'm going to put that card back.
You gotta prove it's Pokemon.
Huh?
You gotta prove it's Pokemon. Okay.
Mr. Pip. Yeah. Okay. I shuffled those up, but you don't have to shuffle them.
No, you don't.
I'm going to put Hoppip down, and I'm going to retreat Crobat and bounce for 10.
Very nice. Draw for turn. Ooh. I will Felicity's Drawing, Broken Time Space, and Magikarp. Magikarp. Gyarados. Not looking too good right now. I think my actual best option is benching that Magikarp and then Warp Energy, so it's just a switch when I attach it. And then I'm going to Sea Spray. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, draw a card. Heads.
Okay.
Okay, 1.
Not bad.
It's a good one, though. It's a good one.
There we go. I'm going to draw for turn. And all right. I'm going to use Bebe's Search and place a card on top of my deck. And then I get to search for a Pokemon and put it into my hand. We're going to go get Skiploom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need in order to get this Jumpluff into play. So that is good. And then because of Broken Time Space, I can just evolve Hoppip into Skiploom and then into Jumpluff immediately. Now, with Cosmic Power, you have to put a card on the bottom of the deck.
Yes, you do.
That's so cringe.
I know. It says up to 2, but it really means 1 or 2. You can't put 0.
That is so cringe.
Really sad.
Okay. I'm going to play Warp Point.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't want to knock this guy out.
I was really hoping you would just knock out the Magikarp.
Warp Point is like Yolden Escape Rope. Okay. Going to promote Unknown. And then I will Cosmic Power to draw 6 big ones.
Yeah, it's cool the Unknown Q also has free retreat.
Super cool. Love it. Okay. Cool. I'm going to retreat into Jumpluff. And then, so you do technically play a Judge, but I'm probably not worried about that. Now we're just going to use Mass Attack for the knockouts.
Promote Magikarp. Cards in hand.
I have got 7.
That's fine. Extra belt. Flashbite the Hoppip.
No.
Hoppip.
Not like this.
Set up for 5. Super Scoop Up.
Big flip. It's a heads.
It is a heads, but I don't know who I want to pick up. I could pick up the Magikarp, so I can discard it with Felicities. Or I could pick up the Crobat and knock out the Hoppip. If I remember my prizes, I would be much more inclined to do that. I'll pick up the Magikarp, though. And then Crobat is free retreat, so I'll just promote Crobat. Actually, I'll bench another Crobat and knock out the Hoppip.
Okay.
But
and then Will's just going to take a peek. Since he already looked at his prizes, you're allowed to map your prizes after you take a look with Time Walk.
yeah, just take a little peeksy pot. You know, I'm gonna grab this card. Then I'm gonna play Luxury Ball. Search my deck for any Pokemon and put it in my hand. I'm gonna grab Magikarp.
Dang, he's popping off right now.
Yeah, man.
This deck is so much slower when you're playing against Gardevoir.
Oh yeah, this deck, this deck with no item lock goes so crazy. Verse Seeker for Felicities. Discard 2 Magikarp. And draw 4. And that is 1, 2, 3 Magikarp in the discard pile.
Oh yeah. That's a 2-prize turn.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I'm losing.
Without without extra belt.
What the heck?
Super Scoop Up. Oh, you're so screwed, man. Promote Psychic Bind.
Oh,
so no more powers.
My God, dude. This is so bad.
And then Tail Revenge.
Oh no, I was feeling so good. Now I can't use my Poke Powers. I got both my dudes knocked out in a single turn. You really went from 0 to 60.
Yeah, I really did. I had nothing there, bro.
That's messed up. It's messed up. I'll draw. Oh man. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. I'll retreat into Azelf and Pokemon Collector. Off of the Pokemon Collector. Holy smokes. I'm going to get Hoppip, Luxray, and Crobats. This is bad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very optimal.
Nope. That's fine though. A bench ball toy and pass to you.
Draw. Play Collector. No, I'm going to want to be searching for the Luxray, so I can just start taking whatever prize card I want instead of just whatever Andrew promotes in the active. Grab Unknown Q, Combi, and Luxray. Just grabbing the Combi just in case anything crazy happens. You know, I don't think Andrew will take a knockout next turn, but you never know.
It's possible.
It's definitely possible.
Kind of messed up, but
all quick on the Uxie.
Yep.
Luxray. I don't want to Super Scoop Up it yet, because I don't know if Andrew. So he is doing 120. Kind of a problem having this big of a bench. I'm gonna poke a turn Crobat back into my hand. And then Tail Revenge for knockout.
Cool. I'll promote Crobats and draw. It's a good top deck. All right, I'm going to bench Hoppip and another Hoppip.
Yep.
Then I will use Bebe's Search. Does this deck play Judge?
Maybe one. I think so.
All right. First, I'm going to use Pokemon Communication to put Luxray back into the deck. It does play one. Okay. And I'm going to get Skip Bloom. Then I'm going to use Unknown's Quick and put it onto Baltoy. And I'm going to Flash Bite the active with Crobats. Then I'm going to use Poketurn, and I'm going to Flash Bite the active with Crobat again. And then I'm going to use Poketurn, and I'm going to Flash Bite the active again. So now the Gyarados, which had 150 hit points, is only at 120. So I am pretty close to taking this knockout. Then I'm going to use Cosmic Power, put 2 cards onto the bottom of my deck, and draw 5. Cool. So, I can evolve into Jumpluff and attach a Grass Energy to Jumpluff. Then I'm going to use Pokemon Communication, put Luxray into the deck, and we're going to go get another Claydol. Can you Cosmic Power twice?
Yep.
That's so broken. Okay. All right, so we're going to get Claydol number 2. The way that we're breaking the evolution rules is the Broken Time Space Stadium, which allows you to do just that. Break the evolution rules and evolve even if it's your first turn in play.
Yep, broken card.
Broken card. Then I'm going to use Cosmic Power number 2, and I'm going to put a card onto the bottom of my deck and draw 5. Okay. I'll use Pokemon Communication, put Baltoy into my deck, and go get Jumpluff.
This man's cooking over here now.
Oh, yeah, we are. I'm going to Rare Candy into Jumpluff, attach Expert Belt.
Oh, he's got the Expert Belt too. Wow.
And I will Mass Attack for the knockouts.
He just got it all, huh? All right.
Oh, yeah, I get to look at my prizes. Let me do that.
Yeah.
Because I use Time Walk, so, yeah, 2 can play it that way. All right.
Draw for turn. Now, my hand is massive, but I don't have a way to take a knockout this turn.
Yo, let's go.
Yet. First thing I'm going to do to try to find a way is Felicities. Discarding the Sableye and a Warp Energy. This is fine, I guess. I'm gonna use Combi. Get back Magikarp. Then I'll Pokemon Rescue. Grab back Gyarados. Evolve. Then I'll retreat and use Cyclone Energy.
Ooh, you're going to push?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're dealing 90 damage right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It's pretty good. All right. I will send up, Crobat.
Then I'll Tail Revenge.
Okay. Crobat goes down. I will promote Jumpluff, and I am very thankful for Will's full bench now. This is great.
Very nice for you.
Draw for turn, and I found the card that I was looking for. I've got Grass Energy, and I'll play Judge.
Cool.
Needed to find that one of Judge, try to slow Will down. Hopefully, he won't be able to have a draw supporter or a way to recover Gyarados. That would be fantastic. Then I'll draw 4. And I'll put, let's see. So right now I'm doing 140, so it's plenty with a full bench. I'm going to Cosmic Power number 1, put 2 cards onto the bottom of my deck, and draw until I have 6 in my hands. And then I'm going to Cosmic Power number 2 and fill my hand till I have 6 again. And then I will use Uxi's Setup to draw 2 cards. And all right, we will Mass Attack for the knockout and take a prize. I'm going to check my prizes because
Time Walk.
We use Time Walk. Yep.
Draw. It's kind of tough. How many cards in your hand?
I have got 8.
Poketurn, Crobat, Remote Uxie, Super Scoop Up,
Heads.
Combi, get back Magikarp, Flashbite the active.
Okay.
Cynthia's Feelings.
Ooh.
So if a Pokemon was knocked out during my opponent's last turn, I get to draw 8 cards instead of 4. Pretty good card.
Yep. Shuffle draw 8. It's kind of like Bruno. Current standard format Bruno. It's like the same exact thing, actually.
Nice.
Yep.
So if I hit Gyarados here and 1 more damage modifier, I win. So I can knock out the Jumpluff.
Pretty good.
If I don't, I can use Luxray to take a prize, or just chill, because I have no extra problem in my field, and Andrew has 2 prizes left, so I do have like 1 more turn to find whatever I need. Draw 8.
Oh, Bruno's 4, then 7. Yeah, all right. So it's better than Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Well, guess I'll Pokemon Rescue. Gyarados. Evolve. Then retreat. Bright Look. Jumpluff.
Okay.
Attach Warp Energy.
Ah, I see.
Then I will Tail Revenge.
Okay. Will goes down to just 1 prize card remaining. I'll promote Jumpluff. Really wish I had another judge, but I do not. I will bench Luxray, and I will Poketurn, Crobat, Flashbite the active, and Cosmic Power to draw 1. Oh, hello. And up to 5 in any combination. Shuffle them into my deck. That's pretty good. I'm going to use Palmer's Contribution. And I'm going to put Crobats and a Jumpluff line back into the deck.
Okay.
And then that's my supporter for turn. I will Cosmic Power number 2. Draw 3. Cool. And I'll Mass Attack for knockouts. Going down to just 1 prize left.
Not looking too good for me. If I had a Poketurn, I would win, but I don't. I can't bench Uxie because my bench is full. So I need Felicities, Away Collector, and Broken Time Space. Well, I can play Super Scoop Up to try to win the game.
No.
No, no.
No.
And of course, you
Denied.
know, not drawing the expert belt. Pokemon Rescue. Yeah, they can't win because I don't have anything. I can retreat and tail range for 90, but that's it. Yeah, war point. Yeah.
GG's. That's it. That's a wrap. Well played. All right. That was fun.
Yeah.
I had a great time playing 2010. This is a super fun format, and we'll have to get more reps in. I'd love to have you back to play some Gym Leader Challenge as well.
Yes, yes.
What do you think about that?
Yes, I'm down.
Cool. All right. Will's going to get back in the tabletop rotation, retro and Gym Leader Challenge experts. Thank you so much for joining us today, Will. I got a lot of video editing that I have to do, so I'm going to get to that. Thank you all for watching. And if you would like to learn more about retro formats, I highly recommend what websites do you use and stuff to learn?
6 Prizes. You can look at Jay Hornung's articles. He has a couple on a couple different formats. Pokemon TCG Archive has all of the lists from from base set till 2013. Any others? Jay Horning also has a YouTube channel with a bunch of different formats on it.
Jay's Advice.
Yeah, Jay's Advice.
Yep, definitely recommend that. Also, Jason Klasinski's blog is just like a really good resource for retro decks and retro formats. It's like Jay Clack's Pokemon, something like that. If you type in Jason Klasinski blog, it'll come up.
You'll find it.
You'll find it. Yeah. So definitely recommend those. Huge thanks to Dragon Shield for providing the sleeves for our tabletop content. And Full Grip Games. Make sure to check out Full Grip Games, where Will works and where I, they say I don't work here. But,
you don't work here.
Yeah, but I show up every day. So,
but you don't really do any work though.
So yeah, definitely make sure to check out fullgripgames.com as well. Help support the content. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Hopefully you have a great day, and big thanks again to Will,
of course,
joining us for some tabletop content. Would love to get you back for some more. We're going to be doing a lot more heading forward, especially since the future of the online Pokemon TCG. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Might be a lot of tabletop going forward. So.
That's good though.
Yeah, I like it. It's my preferred content to create. So.
Of course, yeah.
You guys all take it easy and have a good one. See ya.